there, welcome back to Stillwater's ASMR. Today's video we are going to have hopefully lots of mouth sounds and eating sounds. I appreciate that's not everyone's cup of tea, so if it's not what you fancy, then I'm sure there's other videos out there that you can enjoy. So today for my lunch, I'm having Fox's biscuits. So here in the UK, we call these biscuits, whereas in America, they might call them cookies. Normally, people would eat these sort of things with a cup of tea here in the UK, but I'm half American, so I'm having them with a glass of milk. So again, you know, cookies and milk, but you know, biscuits and tea. I like mixing it up and having biscuits and milk. So this is a box of biscuits. I think my parents actually got it for Christmas, but they got like quite a lot of boxes of biscuits. They gave them to my husband and I. And Fox's is like a well-known brand here in the UK, and this is Fox's fabulous biscuit selection, and it's more delicious biscuit varieties, less packaging, allegedly. So basically what I was going to do was open the box up and try out all the different biscuits inside. Oh, let's have a look at the packaging. So we have got the fabulous milk chocolate fudge sundae in the gold. Or actually, yeah, we'll run through them and then I'll open it up and we'll eat them. The fabulous milk chocolate cookies, the fabulous chocolatey milk chocolate rounds, the favourites milk chocolate Viennese, the fabulous triple chocolate cookies, the favourites butter crinkle crunch, the favourites chocolate and cream Viennese, the favourites golden crunch creams, the favourites jam and cream, and the favourites double choc crunch creams. So what we're gonna do is try to open the box. There we go. And oh look, they're all again on the inside. Just fold that lid back. I'm gonna move my milk out of the way. And I'm just gonna like pause if I can. Okay, so I have like opened up the box and removed the layer of plastic around this tray. Now there are two trays. There's another identical one underneath. We have got two of these, one of these, well, two of those, only one of those, only one of those, two of those, two of those, two of those. Oh no, there's two of those. There is only one of those, and two of those. There's not a lot of them in this box, but it is a wide variety. Tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to stack the duplicates, just so I don't confuse myself. Okay, so actually what I'll do is I'll stack this duplicate over here. So what I'm going to do is go through and try all of them and comment on, you know, which one's my favourite and things. I think, so I will start down here. It's the golden crunch cream. that is like a... Oh, I'm trying to describe it for you, but I can't think the words. A kind of golden, sugary kind of biscuit. Maybe a little bit oaty, maybe. And the cream is just like a plain, like vanilla. Is it vanilla? Like just plain creamy flavour. Kind of similar to what you get inside an Oreo, maybe. And this is the way I like to eat these kind of biscuits. One biscuit, and then the cream, and then another biscuit. Now these are nice, but they're very sweet. So you probably wouldn't want to eat like a whole pack of them. And then I'll have this one next. Now this is like essentially the same biscuit, but it's chocolate flavoured instead of your kind of plain or golden flavour. So yeah, it's very similar to like a bourbon biscuit, which is a classic UK favourite. They're like long rectangular, but the taste is very much the same. So it's like drinking chocolate flavour. If you've ever eaten just drinking chocolate, like sweetened drinking chocolate, not the unsweetened stuff. If you've never sat and eaten that straight out of the container, like just the powder, then what did you do as a child? See, my mother wouldn't buy like Nutella or anything like that when we were kids. So me and my brother would create our own by like mixing drinking chocolate powder into like peanut butter, maybe adding a little bit of milk, that kind of thing, to try and get an equivalent. So I prefer the chocolate ones over the golden cream ones. That was the milk. Because the golden cream ones were just a bit too sickly sweet for my liking. Whereas the chocolate ones aren't as sickly sweet. So let's try the Viennese. These are finger biscuits, long and sort of thinner. Plain Viennese biscuit with a chocolate middle section. just like crumbles and melts away. Now, this might be blasphemy, but I'm not a big fan of Viennese biscuits. I don't know what it is about them. Like, I'm more of a shortbread girl rather than a Viennese. Just personal preference. So next up, we have got, now this cookie looks like it's got nuts in it. But actually, it's triple chocolate, so it's probably white chocolate. I'm glad I checked, I would have been disappointed. Because I like nuts, but they maybe don't want to put them in a box like this, because it would reduce the people they could sell it to. So it's the classic triple chocolate chip cookie type biscuit. These are the only type of things that we would call cookies here in the UK. Now for a triple chocolate chip cookie, that was nice. I sometimes find that a bit overly. Again, it's kind of like a bit too sickly sweet, whereas that was quite nice. It's nicely balanced. Alright, we're saving this one for last because I know it's my favourite. We'll maybe try this one next. So this is just the plain butter crinkle crunch. Yeah, definitely a crunch to it, and a buttery flavour too. Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be more like the golden part of the biscuit of the golden cream, but it's not. It's not as sweet. It's more buttery, which is nice. I like butter. Yeah, that is a nice biscuit. Sorry, I'm recovering from a cold. Another sip of milk. So, that's a bit of white cream on it. So, this is the chocolate Viennese biscuit with the sort of white cream filling. So chocolate and cream Viennese is what they call it. So it's like a cream filling rather than like a chocolate filling. So let's give this, because that was just chocolate. It wasn't like a chocolate cream, it was chocolate. Similar to an Oreo, but with a different like consistency texture, because the biscuit is more Viennese, where it just sort of like melts away in your mouth when you bite into it, whereas Oreos are a bit more crunchy. Yeah, but in terms of taste it's quite similar to an Oreo. Yeah, I know the biscuit tastes a bit more like a bourbon, but with the cream filling, it kinda makes it weird. Now we're gonna have the normal chocolate chip cookie. So it's your classic plain cookie with the milk chocolate chips. When I make chocolate chip cookies, I like to put hazelnuts in them. But I've not made cookies in forever. I mean, it's a pretty standard store-bought chocolate chip cookie. And personally, I do prefer homemade, because then you get like the crispiness on the outside and around the outer edge, and then it's sort of a bit softer on the inside, which is fairly kind of crunchy all the way through. Just drop the biscuits off to edit out. Flavour-wise, it's alright. I mean, it's not amazing, it's not bad. which is the milk chocolate fudge sundae. I'm gonna have to go eat something savoury after all this because it's so sweet. So it's a completely chocolate covered biscuit. And when you bite into it, it's got like a shortbread biscuit with a fudge layer on top, and it's really sickly sweet. As a kid, these were like my favourites. But now as an adult, they're just a bit too... They're kind of similar to like millionaire shortbread, and I often find that just too sweet. Yeah, that is too sickly sweet. Now this biscuit is a UK classic. What are they calling it? Jam and cream. There's a brand, like a branded version of these called Jammy Dodgers. Now obviously Foxes, I don't think make Jammy Dodgers, so they can't use that name, so they're calling it jam and cream. But it's a simple concept of a kind of shortbready style biscuit. You've got cream filling with that jam bit in the middle, and then there's often like a sprinkling of sugar on top, like what this has got. You can see this sugar on top. So we'll eat this in the correct manner. And then I'll attempt to get the jam off. Yep, classic Jammy Dodger. But obviously not a Jammy Dodger. It's a really nice biscuit. I think most kids in the UK grow up with that as like a treat. They'll often be at like birthday parties and things like that. So, and finally, I swear these have shrunk. They used to be a lot bigger. These chocolatey rounds, so it is. I'll take a bite into it, then you can see. They're being stingy with these days. It's like a shortbread biscuit like a ring, and there used to be a much thicker layer of chocolate around it. You used to have like a decent amount of chocolate all around it where it's really just covered. That's why, yeah. And I swear they're smaller than what they used to be. Like, I swear they used to be like more sort of maybe that size, maybe not quite that size, but that size. So yeah. With this biscuit, the chocolate is what makes it. It's a really nice creamy chocolate. The biscuit is just like a plain shortbready type biscuit. It adds a bit of crunch, a bit of interest, but it's a chocolate that's really tasty. So I'm now probably going to get told off by my husband for eating so many chocolates in one sitting. I mean, so many biscuits in one sitting. But you know, all for the sake of a video for content. I'm going to have to go eat something like savoury now to kind of offset all that sugar. But yeah, this is the Fox's Fabulous Biscuit Selection. There's also the standard staple, like in the UK at Christmas time, which is the Family Circle, and I'll maybe at some point do a video with some of those slightly different assortment of biscuits. But this is the Fox's Fabulous Biscuit Selection for you for today. And now that I've made myself feel slightly nauseous from having so much sugar and chocolate, I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to say I hope you guys are all keeping safe and well. And I will see you again sometime soon. Take care.